we got some cider. We've not really done cider on liquid measures before, but it is liquid measures, and it's not beer measures. So we're going to do some cider from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Vander Mill, totally roasted. And I tell you what, gentlemen, I know you guys are cider folks, and I'm not much of a cider folk, but I really like this one. It was brought to me by my cousins from Michigan. Go figure. How else would I've gotten in Tennessee? But we're just going to dive right into this bad boy. And it is exactly what it says it is. It is a roasted type cider that, in my opinion, is just one of the best ciders that I have ever had myself. Clear, not much of a head like a cider should be. Carbonation dissipates real quickly. And just the notes on this real quick is, hope you love it as much as we do, and it's gluten-free. Well, I hope there's no bread in my cider. That would be bad juju.
Yeah, bread, cider.
Bread and cider, not a good deal.
No.
Well, that's done. So you got your nose in it, Patrick.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So I kind of get a hint of that vanilla when I smell it.
Yeah, a little vanilla in there on the smell. I noticed. No, I've already tasted it. I've had 2 cans of this.
Not so much on the taste, but definitely to the nose.
The pecan or pecan,
yeah,
depending upon what part of the country you're from.
That's
it's
really
definitely
evident.
Forward.
Yeah, it's on the front end.
Definitely forward.
Definitely, you get that little touch of nutty, and it really brings out the sour from the apple.
I like that. I've always liked sour apples, wine saps, Granny Smiths, and I think that's why I like this one so much.
Yeah, now the cinnamon is definitely on the back end.
Indeed.
So, like when you drink this, if you get a mouthful and you drink,
Alex loves a mouthful, by the way.
and then you breathe, like breathe out after you take a drink. Know how much cinnamon you get, and that's with these. It's hard to get the right mix, right? Everyone likes a little different amount of, especially cinnamon. Cinnamon's one of those things you either like a little bit, you like a lot, or you don't like it at all.
And like I said, I'm not much of a cider guy. I've never really been much of a cider guy, but this, I've drank 2 cans of it, so I mean, obviously it's
pretty good,
pretty darn good. You guys drink a lot of ciders, so I'm gonna let you guys talk on it more than me. You know, I'm a beer guy, so.
So yeah, so when I first tasted it, I felt like you said, the sour really hits a little more than a lot of a typical cider that you would buy at the local grocery store or whatever. So I thought that was good. It changed it up a little bit, changed up the taste a little bit from a traditional cider. I liked it a lot. It's very good.
See, to me, this is like a late September, early October drink.
Yes.
Right when the apples are almost, it's almost time for them to be out. Like it's almost, you're getting ready to where the sour apples are done. They're already finished. They're done for the year. You're getting the sweeter apples are starting to get more and more of that cinnamon on the back end.
Yeah.
So if you don't like cinnamon, there's really no escaping it after about the 3rd or 4th swallow.
True, and here's one thing about it is it's no weakling either.
No.
6.8% ABV on this bad boy.
Yeah.
That's a pretty hefty cider, folks.
It's got bite. You take a big enough drink of it, and it'll burn a little bit on the way down. So.
I like it a lot, and I'm not a real carbony type person. As a matter of fact, there's only been 2 ciders that these gentlemen here have really introduced me to that I really, really liked. One of them we'll probably do an episode on, has a little pineapple in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. But as of right now, to me, as a beer drinker, this is the best cider I've ever put in my pie hole. There is more out there, and I'm looking forward to exploring the ciders.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully get some more from Vander Mill, because craft ciders, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's somewhere to go. It absolutely is. And we know how Michigan is in the beer game.
Mm-hmm.
So bring it on. Bring on the ciders, Vandermill.
You know,
We're digging it.
when we were talking about bringing liquid measures back, we met up and we had a cider that night.
We did, yes.
And you know, it was really good. So ciders have come a long way.
Absolutely.
Since we last did the they kind of exploded. You can't go into a supermarket anymore and not have a choice of 8 or 9 different ciders.
Absolutely. And again, it's definitely something to look at. It's been brought to my palate that ciders can be good. You know, they don't have to be your typical what's those called with the trees on it?
Angry Orchard?
Yeah, Angry Orchard. Doesn't have to be Angry Orchard. That tastes like fermented vinegar to me, basically. But,
well, I tell you what, I'll give Angry Orchard this. They started out with that base flavor, and it was just okay. But their seasonal flavors, they've actually done a really good job of varying the taste. So if you know, from a cider drinker,
gotcha.
You know, they've branched out and really done a fantastic job of bringing a different flavor each season. But this is something like it's almost like a combination of their green apple and their sin something. It's a cinnamon apple holiday December drink. But yeah, if you're not a fan of the typical cider, this is definitely one you should try, because that unique combination of acid and sour.
Just picking it up. I really don't know where to put this on a scale of 1 to 5 because I haven't drank a whole lot of ciders. So I'm going to give it a 4 because I like it and I'll drink it. So, gentlemen?
I do drink a lot of cider, and I definitely put this at a solid 4. Mostly just because it's apple.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, I feel like everyone concentrated on apple at the beginning, but since we've branched out and gotten to experience some of the other ciders, I think apple is probably somewhere down in the 10s range on fruit that should be used for cider. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, we got to give some upward mobility to these other that we're going to be talking about. So
I enjoy it. Like I said, it's a little more sour than a traditional cider, and for me, that is a little outside of my cider comfort zone. But it's good. I'm gonna give it a solid 3.5.
It's got to be in his comfort zone.
That's right. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Good job, Vandermill. It's a good cider. It's something I would enjoy drinking.
Gentlemen, I'm telling you, craft ciders, that is looking very good in the future.
Mm-hmm.
See what all they offer.
There you go.
Because I know they do more than just their core, that they have some specialty ciders as well. So we'll see how that goes. But we got a 4 from me, a 4 from Alex, and a 3 from Patrick. Get you some of it if it's available in your area, and that's really all I've got to say about that one. It's fantastic. And with that being said, I'm Don.
I'm Alex.
I'm Patrick.
And I don't remember what we used to do.
If you don't like it, it's not our fault.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad.